What's up YouTube? For today's video, we're a full Venonat evolution team. So we've got Venonat and Venomoth. We've got the ability Shield Dust, Tinted Lens, Compound Eyes, and Wonder Skin. So I'll be using 2 Venonats and 2 Venomoth, and I'll be using one of these abilities on each of them. This is a pretty tough team because we've got quite a lot of weakness here. First battle, this is against Kirishiro, and this is a APOM lead. I've got my Venonat lead here, and this one is a Choice Scar set. So I've got the ability Compound Eyes here. I've got Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Struggle Bug, and Struggle Bug and Giga Drain. It didn't really get any other bug type moves apart from Struggle Bug, if you're curious there. So APOM's quite a fast Pokemon. It can learn Fake Out, so I was a little bit worried it might have that. But after that, I thought I might be able to get some good damage on it. So it's going to outspeed me and go for a Thunder Wave, and it's going to paralyze my Venonat, which sucks because this is my Choice Scarf one. It's meant to be fast. So I'm going to get paralyzed there on the very first go. Now the monkey is going to go for a Swagger and boost Venonat's attack 2 stages. So I'm going to be confused and paralyzed at the same time. Not exactly the most, funnest combination to have. Now, anyone out there, is Venonat or Venomoth your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section of the video. Or do you really like these, these 2 Pokemon or one of them? I'd really like to know if anyone out there truly loves Venonat or Venomoth. I must say, Venonat's got a pretty cool shiny, and so does Venomoth. So I'm going to hit Little Monkey there with the Sludge Bomb. I got a Poison too, which is pretty good, and it's a 2-hit KO. So I'm feeling confident about this. So now we're going to have a Fury Swipe Zapon. It's going to miss, and I get paralyzed. So since they've got Fury Swipes, I'd say this is a Skill Link APOM. Unfortunately, Fury Swipe's accuracy is, it's a little bit shoddy. That's the only bad thing about it. Now, APOM is going to be going for another Fury Swipes. This time, it's going to connect on my Venonat. Now, this Venonat's taking it reasonably well. Then again, APOM's attack isn't really massive, right? So I'm going to get hit by 5 of those attacks there, and I don't get paralyzed here, which is very, very good. I can fire for a Sludge Bomb, and that is the end of Little Monkey. So this is a 4v4 battle as well, so it's a pretty even matchup. Next Pokemon out here is going to be Mr. Cheeky, and this is Ambipom. So we got a APOM evolution team. I must say, I haven't actually uploaded this before on my channel. I might have to try and do that this year. It's going to come in, and it's going to scratch me. So maybe this is like a... Maybe this is like a technician set, I'm not sure. So we're going to bring in Venonat number 2 here. This is a Substitute, Stun Spore, Swagger, and Sludge Bomb set. I've got the item as Bright Powder, and I've got the ability as Compound Eyes here. I've got max health, and I've also got max speed using the Timid Nature here. So this is all about poisoning the opponent, or maybe paralyzing them and getting the Parafusion going and just attacking them. If I can't actually paralyze the opponent, of course, I just go for the confusion and the poison. In this case, I can paralyze Mr. Cheeky, which is going to be pretty cheeky. So I've got that Stun Spore going here right now, and APOM hits pretty hard. Ambipom hits very, very hard, and I'm going to go for a Swagger here. Now, I know this is risky, but if it hits itself for confusion, it's going to do like a fair bit of damage, which is going to be nice. So I've got that confusion going on the Ambipom. Unfortunately, it got through the paralysis, and it got through the... It got through everything there, the confusion at the same time. So Scratch is doing a lot of damage. It's getting powered up by the Ambipom, and I actually gave it +2 in an attack too. So going for Sludge Bomb, it snaps out of confusion. Of course it does, and that's the end of my Venonat. So I'm getting swept by Scratch at the moment, only on PIMPNITE channel. Now I've got Venomoth left, 2 Venomoths. Actually, we're going to go into the shiny Venomoth. This is the physical set. So I've got the ability as Wonder Skin. I've got Black Sludge as the item, Leech Life, Poison Fang, Sleep Powder, and Substitute. So it's a full-on physical set. Venomoth's attack really isn't greatest out there, and didn't really have much to work with, especially being on BDSP. So I did my best there. We're going to be going for a Leech Life on the Ambipom. Good damage there, but it actually managed to not take it out, which wasn't much of a surprise. I lived on 1 health there without a Focus Sash. The merch is available for it, which is crazy. Now I can go for a second Leech Life and take out the Ambipom. That was a very, very good live there. I don't know whether that was min damage or max damage, but that is going to be the end of Mr. Cheeky. Phew. I survived that on the skin of my cheek. So we're going to go for a possibly substitute here, maybe the next turn if I can get that off, which I can after that Black Sludge recovery. So we've got A-Pom and Ambipom, they're down, but we still have to deal with another A-Pom and another Ambipom, and I've only got 2 Venomoths here left here. So this only has a little bit of health, so I thought, well, I can go for possibly a sleep powder here, put it to sleep, get my health back with Leech Life. However, this A-Pom's going to have Fake Out. Now, I managed to live that only just, though, which is cool, and it's probably going to outspeed me here. It's like, okay, well, I can always send in my next Venomoth there. I'll go for Sleep Powder, just in case. So now A-Pom's going to go for Protect here. It's like, okay, Fake Out and Protect. That's going to benefit me because I'm going to get some more health back. So I'm wondering what they're, what they're thinking at the moment. So getting some more health back there, not enough for another sub, but it's enough to at least maybe live a hit from A-Pom. It's not exactly, it's not exactly a huge, big attacker. So to my surprise here, I went for the Leech Life against the A-Pom, and I was like, well, will this do like 1 shot or 2 shot? I reckon it'll probably do like 1 shot, right? So I went first. I was very surprised by that. And it's going to do a pretty good amount of damage. So I'm like, okay, good. I can possibly live like a normal type move. However, it's going to have counter instead, and counter is going to take out my Venomoth. So it Fake Out and counter. So there you go. Bye-bye Venomoth. Now I've only got 1 more Venomoth here. This is the best set on my team. It is a Quiver Dance set. I really need to run something quite decent here because of all the weaknesses. So we've got Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Quiver Dance. I've got the Tinted Lens to power up those not very effective moves, and I've got the item as Focus Sash. I wanted it to have Throat Spray in there for Bug Buzz, but, it's not in the game, so that's, a very nice item on Venomoth. So I've got Max Speed, Max Special Attack, and Timid Nature. Unfortunately, I had to really go for a Quiver Dance here. I was very worried about the Ambipom as the last Pokemon, it outspeeding me, it living my attack, so I had to live like 1 attack there from Apom. So bye-bye Apom. I'm glad to see you go. So last Pokemon here is going to be Apom, Ambipom. I'm getting my monkeys mixed up. You can roast me later on. And this, I need to take out 1 shot. Now, I don't have Giga Drain. I've got Energy Ball. I was thinking about going for that, but I was like, you know what? Bug Buzz and Sludge Bomb, they've got that good base power. So how about I go for them and 1-shot this thing? So going for Sludge Bomb, hoping for Poison if it does live. And it did live, but I didn't get a Poison. Now it's going to be eating a berry here, which is going to boost its speed. It's like, uh-oh. And it's going to go for Nasty Plot. So it's a special attacking set here. So I wonder what move they're going to be using on this, and what ability is it going to be. Now, I'm going to go for just another attack. If anything will take this out, but I need to be able to live this attack. It's very, very doubtful whether I'm going to live this. Here comes a Technician Swift, actually very powerful, but Venomoth actually manages to live it due to the Quiver Dance boost it got earlier on. And that is going to be the end of Ambipom. What a crazy close battle there. A really, really cool team by my opponent. Some good movesets. So thank you, Kiro Shiro, for the battle. Let's get on to battle number 2. Battle number 2. I've got 3 battles today with the Venonat team too. Once again, people, if you do like the videos, please drop a like. And that only takes a second. Really does help me out. Now, the first Pokemon is going to be Meowth. We could possibly have some sort of theme team here as well. So if you can guess what the theme team is for this one or the next one, let me know in the comment section. So Meowth's going to be the very first Pokemon here, and I'm going to hit it with a Sludge Bomb, and I get a Poison, which is really nice too. So Swagger's been used a lot in this battle. So my Venonat is going to get confused here by the Meowth, and if I do hit myself, it's going to be bad, because I think this might have, maybe it's got like Flail or something like that. That could be very, very bad. So I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, and Meowth is going to faint, so I was lucky there. I'm kind of curious what the Meowth is actually going to do. If it had like a move like Flail, that would have done like easily 1-shot on me. I guess it would have fainted that turn too. Next Pokemon is going to be Seviper. Now, my team, as you probably have figured out already, is very, very weak to fire, flying, ground, stuff like that, apart from my Pokemon, like a grass type move. So they were the types I really, really struggled with. Poison was another one too, because I simply just didn't have any other moves apart from one of my Venonats was Psychic to actually do any damage, at all to my opponent. So this Seviper is going to wrap me up here, and I'm going to go for Swagger. So I'm going to try and make it hit itself in confusion at least, and then, do as much damage as I possibly can. I thought, well, I could go for, Swagger a couple of times against it. You make it hit itself, really, really hard. So it's going to hit itself that turn. Good, that's good damage there. Unfortunately, Seviper has got the Black Sludge or leftovers there to heal itself up. So I'm going to need to hit it with a couple more Swaggers, and I'm wrapped in here at the moment. So I'm not going to be lasting for very long. It seems to be like like a support style Survivor. So we're going for another swagger here on the Survivor. The good thing is my ability is helping me out, which is the compound eyes. That's boosting my actually. I did think about going for supersonic before, but I was like, nah, we'll go for swagger because, you know, swagger's going to be better at giving attack boost. So it's going to go for there was a venom drench there. Sorry, a gastro acid suppressing my compound eyes. So that means now my moves are not going to be, you know, as accurate as they were before. So Venonat is still trapped into the wrapper at the moment. It almost looks like, you know, Survivor is using Ekans. So we're going to go for another swagger. This time it misses due to me losing my ability, of course. And now the Survivor is going to go for a Poison Fang. So Poison Fang's going to do a lot of damage there. With the added rat damage at the end, my Venonat is going to go bye-bye. So that sucked that I missed that last swagger because, you know, I could have got some crazy damage there. So bye-bye Venonat, a pretty good performance there. Now, since the Viper is on a lower amount of health, not a really, really low amount of health, I can go into Venonat and go for Psychic. That was the plan anyway. You know, a couple of Psychics should be able to take this out, right? So outspeeding the Viper since I'm running a you know, very speedy set there, and it's going to need at least 3. I was like, man, that's a lot. Unfortunately, the Viper snaps out of confusion and also suppresses my ability with Gastro Acid. That's not going to matter though, because I am running you know, Psychic on this thing, so I can take this out in a couple of shots. Now, the best that Survivor can do here would be to go for a Poison Fang, but I know that I can live a Poison Fang. So here comes Psychic. Good damage there on the Survivor, and it's going to go for Wrap, and this time it's going to live. So, sorry, it's going to do probably, I don't know, Wrap and Poison Fang will probably do similar amounts of damage, because if you add up the bit of damage that Wrap does at the end of the turn, maybe Poison Fang does like a little bit more. So anyway, a Venonat, not Venomoth, is actually trapped into this matchup right here, and I can finish off Survivor. I have to say, I quite like the detail on the back of the Venonat's hair. It looks quite good. And this is BDSP we're talking about too. Like, I normally wouldn't compliment the models too much, but that, you know, looks very, very good. Whereas a lot of them do look quite washed out and, you know, flat, in my opinion, compared to like Sword and Shield. So I'm going to go for a Psychic here. Next Pokemon's going to be Kecleon. I had a lot of problems with this Kecleon. So it's going to be a Protein Kecleon, and it's going to use Trick Room. So this is not going to benefit my Venonat with a Choice Scarf at all. Now, with this Kecleon, I don't know what sort of set it's going to be, because it can run, you know, physical and could be special. I don't know. So going to the physical Venomoth there. And Kecleon is going to turn into an electric type now with a protein, and it's going to use charge beams. Like, okay, I probably need to take this thing out pretty quick, because it is going to get special attack boost, or has a chance of getting special attack boost. I've got Black Sludge on this, but I don't want to like let it get too many boosts up here. So Kecleon's going to go for yet another charge beam there. It's an electric type at the moment. The next charge beam will take out my Venomoth. It doesn't get an actual special attack boost there, which is good. I've got Leech Life, so it is going to give me some health back here, which is good there. And I've got the Black Sludge, so I have a chance of actually, you know, taking this Kecleon out, which is nice. Now, Kecleon could go for a charge beam, or it could go for another move. It went for a Shadow Ball, turning into a Ghost type here, and the Shadow Ball hits me very, very hard and takes Venomoth out. I guess that difference in base power there, like, really, you know, made the difference there. So bye-bye Venomoth. I've only got my next Venomoth and Venonat left. Things looking pretty desperate right now, and yeah, there's 6 Pokemon as well, so like, man, I hope I can get past this Kecleon. So it's going to use Charge Beam again there. It's doing a lot of damage. The next one is, I'd say the next Shadow Ball is almost going to take me out here. So what I'm going to do is go for a Quiver Dance here and, you know, attempt to try and take out, you know, this Kecleon at this stage. So I got my stats up here. The Trick Room has worn off too, so I did time that rather nicely. Here comes the Sludge Bomb, and that is the end of Kecleon. So I'm glad I got around that, because Venomoth, there's no way it would have probably got around that. Next Pokemon here is going to be Aggron. So this is like any Steel-type Pokemon are a problem for this team. I hit it with an Energy Ball. Pretty good damage there. Now, Aggron is going to be setting up the Sandstorm, and I know straight away that my next Energy Ball is not taking the Aggron out. Now, I don't know what sort of set this Aggron is going to be either, so I'm hoping I can live this move, but I'm sort of doubtful. Let's like maybe a special one. So go for another Energy Ball. It's going to go for a Fling Toxic Orb. So it was a strange item to actually give it there, but the good thing is I am running a Poison type team, so I'm not going to be affected by that. So I guess I was lucky they were going for like a gimmick Fling item, and I was a Poison type too. I would have got Poison there if I wasn't one. So bye-bye Aggron. Next Pokemon here, I'm going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm first, so how easy we forget. The next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Donphan. So this is another good Pokemon. I do have Energy Ball though, which is good. Will it take it out in one shot? It will. So bye-bye Donphan there. I thought it might have Sturdy, but it didn't. Last Pokemon to come in here is going to have to face my Venomoth here. It's got some very good boosts. It's got one good boost, and that is going to be Yarn Mega. I'm going to outspeed it, which is cool. Going for the Sludge Bomb. Almost took it out so close. I hope for a poison there. I thought the poison and the sandstorm would have been enough to take it out if I did poison it. Air Slash, I don't think that crit mattered. I definitely don't think that mattered. So the sandstorm's going to go away, and the Young Mega is the last Pokemon. I've got my Choice Scarf Venonat here, so I'm like, I might be able to outspeed it, you know. My speedy Venonat, I can go for any attacking move. Unfortunately, Young Mega is still going to outspeed me. It doesn't obviously have, it doesn't obviously have the speed boost. It's got Tinted Lens. And Air Slash was enough to take out my next Pokemon. So thank you, Arts, for the battle. Let's get on to battle number 3 here. We've got a Battling in Skylar, and we have a Vulpix lead. Vulpix actually a pretty cool shiny. So my first Pokemon is going to be Venonat versus Vulpix. Now, man, Vulpix is actually a pretty good counter. It fought like Fire Blast turn 1. I was like, uh-oh. So I went for the Stun Spore. I'm going to paralyze that Vulpix pretty good there. And I'm hoping I can get rid of this thing or put it on a low amount of health. The good thing is at least I've slowed it down there. So it is paralyzed. So one of my Venomoths could possibly come in. I need to hit it with a Poison Fang. I believe that Poison Fang will probably be around a 2-hit KO. That sort of thing. So it's going to get another Fire Blast there getting through all that. This time it actually lands and Venomoth is going to get cooked in one turn. So bye-bye Venonat. You did your very best job there. Now I thought I could bring in my second Venonat here and try and take it out. I don't really want to bring in my Venomoth against a Vulpix because like that's very, very scary, right? I was hoping I could get rid of this with just the Venonat. So go for Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb does good amounts of damage there, so it's a clean 2-hit KO. Vulpix actually gets through everything again, but fortunately misses with Fire Blast, which is very, very good. I could have lost honestly, I could have lost like half my team straight away if those moves didn't miss. Next Pokemon here is going to be the Glameow. It's like, okay, Glameow. It's going to outspeed me and go for Retaliate, and my Venonat is going to get wiped in one shot there. So I'm thinking, is it Choice Scarf maybe? Choice Scarf, maybe Choice Band? I don't know. Retaliate normally works very well with one of the choice items. So we're going to bring in Venomoth now. Venomoth, this is a physical set. I was hoping I could, get around this. It's going to outspeed me. So, Glameow's got pretty good base speed. Looking at the damage it did to me with Retaliate, I'm thinking it definitely is Choice Band. So I went for a Substitute here. Now I know that, I should have probably just attacked it, but I do have the Substitute up there, so I am going to get a little bit of health recovery. So I can go for a Leech Life here and hopefully take it out. Hopefully. Here comes another Retaliate that most certainly is going to break my Substitute, judging on the amount of damage that it did to me before. I'm hoping I can get enough health back here to actually live this next Retaliate. These first 2 Pokemon have been no joke. So doing a lot of damage to Glameow there, but not quite taking it out. I got a lot of health back there from Leech Life plus my Black Sludge. This is going to be pretty close whether I can, actually live this attack. So here comes the Retaliate, number 4 there, and I lived on an 18 health, which is very, very good. So those 2 rounds of Black Sludge recovery when I was behind the Substitute and after that actually, enabled me to live that match up there. So bye-bye Glameow. I'm definitely not glad to see you go. So we got 2 more Pokemon, I believe, left. Venomoth's going to get some more well-needed recovery. Now the third Pokemon out here against my Venomoth is going to be Teddiursa. So I'm okay, well, I will definitely be able to outspeed this. Here goes to the Leech Life, and it does pretty good damage, but it doesn't take out the Teddiursa. I got a lot of health back, so I was very, very happy with that. Now, Teddiursa is going to go for a counter. Oh, that's the end of my Venomoth set. So I'd say that would have been, Focus Sash Teddiursa there. So I've only got my Venomoth left, so I thought, well, I don't know what this Teddiursa can actually do here. Do I go for a Quiver Dance here and try and set up on it or not? I don't want it to have some sort of status move or level move like Endeavor or Flail or something like that. Now it's going to go for Protect. I'm guessing they're just seeing what move I'm going to use. Unfortunately, I did not go for the Quiver Dance there, so I could have got a free Quiver Dance, but I had no idea what the Teddiursa was actually going to do. I didn't really want to risk it with my last Pokemon here as well. So go for Sludge Bomb on the Teddiursa, and that is the end of that. So bye-bye Teddiursa. I've actually done a Teddiursa Evo team. It was a very, very long time ago. I think it was back in I want to say Oris or something like that. Last Pokemon here is going to be Totodile. I've got Energy Ball. I don't have a Quiver Dance up, but that's going to be fine anyway. Unless Totodile has something like a Focus Sash, I should be easily be able to take this out. It might be able to, if it's a physical, it might be able to take me out, but let's see. Here comes the Energy Ball, and of course the Totodile does have a Focus Sash, so it's going to be living here. So expecting maybe an attacking move, however, it's going to use Dragon Dance. So Totodile is possibly now going to be able to outspeed my Venomoth. Since I don't have a Quiver Dance up from earlier on, I never used it. So I can take this out with any attacking move here. Well, not Quiver Dance, but I can use any move to take this out. Will I be able to live that? That is a question here. So here it comes. Here's the waterfall. I lived it on 1 health there. Focus Sash didn't activate, so that means it did like the exact amount of health, and Totodile is down. That's 2 1 HP lives in a row. Hope you enjoyed the video, people. It was a very interesting bug-like team. Peace out.